Okay, I think we're good. I want to thank you for taking the time to speak with us. I was wondering if you could tell us briefly about how life was prior to the fence and the Texas Minutemen coming into this area.
Well, there was lots of action going along across this border, from stealing tractors and fording the river with them. You know, there's not much water in the river. And there was just all kinds of illegals coming through the farm, leaving discarded shoes, clothes. A lot of them get out of their wet clothing and put on clean clothing. They'll just leave everything there, water bottles. And actually they would rut the crops, walk across wet fields, like 6, 8, 10, 15 at a time. You know, make a young little seedling cotton. Well, they just mash that cotton down, you know, because somehow they have in their mind that if they went through the middle of a field, they wouldn't set off any sensors. So that's what they would always do. Instead of taking the pathway, they would go right through the center of the field. If they were sinking in 6 inches, they didn't care. And all that is stopped. We don't have any, I haven't seen any evidence of tracks or clothing or discarded clothing or anything like that. And going back to the first part of the question, yes, there was drug activity going on. Even in my property over here, there were several busts of cars coming in, picking up drugs, and then they were busted here, all along here. So that's about all I can add to that, I guess.
And back in 2005, when this whole kind of initiative started, the immigration issues started, Texas Minutemen started coming out here, did you have any apprehensions at first about allowing them onto your property?
No, I really didn't, because it was so bad. It was just so bad. I couldn't even go back. I couldn't even plant a garden over here. They come over and just take everything. When the border was just not watched at that time, as you well know, originally y'all came.
When you heard they were going to build a fence right behind your farm, did you have any apprehensions about that?
None whatsoever. I was very glad.
Okay. Wonderful. Now that the Texas Minutemen's mission in the El Paso sector has been completed, the fence is construction behind your farm, how is your life different? I mean, how your day-to-day, is it just a relief to...
It's just a lot more tranquil around here. There's not near as much border patrol running up and down the farm roads, dusting of roads and all that, because I don't think there's a need to do that. Just everything's a lot more tranquil. I don't, at night after dark, seems like it not even any traffic at all. So we like that.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Okay. Okay. Well, I hope